Hello everyone, this is Brendan's Movie Corner back up here once again, and now I'm going to have to do another bad news video that I'm going to have to do on my channel for today, in which this time around, this is going to be a bad news video for November 12th, 2022, and guys, I have a lot to say for this bad news video for this time around, so y'all gonna find out why I'm gonna have to do another bad news video on my channel today, which is this is gonna be a bad news video for November 12th, 2022, and I have so many things to say about for this bad news video here. So let's go ahead and get this bad news video started. It's about Google Photos and stuff like that, and yeah, it's about Google Photos and stuff like that. So that's the main reason why I'm gonna have to do a bad news video about Google Photos and stuff like that. So anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and get this bad news video started. So let's not sit here waste any time. So let's go ahead and get this bad news video started. Guys, I am not in the mood for this right now because of Google Photos. That's been happening since Thursday morning. For no apparent reason at all. It's about Google Photos that's been going on. And it's having some uploading problems since Thursday morning. So that's the main reason why I have to do a bad news video about the uploading speed on Google Photos and stuff like that. So let's go on and get this bad news video started. So here we go. Let's get started. Guys, the bad news is for today in this video is it's about Google Photos. Guys, I am not in the mood for this about this situation right now, guys. It's because I was in the middle of trying to do part 1 or the long closing to my 1989 VHS of The Land Before Time. But guys, when I tried to upload it originally back on Thursday, when I tried to upload part 1 of the long closing to my 1989 VHS of The Land Before Time, guess what happened, guys? The uploading speed was running super slow for no reason at all, and the video would not upload to Google Photos at all. Seriously, Google? Yeah, that's the main reason why I have to do a bad news video about Google Photos, about the uploading on Google Photos recently. Since Thursday morning. That's been starting this since Thursday morning for no apparent reason at all. Guys, this is really starting to make me mad, guys. I just can't. I'm not going to tolerate the uploading speed not working on Google Photos for no apparent reason at all. This is unbelievable, guys. I can't believe this garbage at all, guys. I can't believe this garbage at all with Google Photos, and I'm just so sick and tired of Google Photos that's been going on recently. When I tried to upload the long closing to my 1989 VHS of The Land Before Time, both parts 1 and 2, that is. Excuse me. Yeah, I tried to record, well, actually, I've recorded it a few times on the long closing to my 1989 VHS of The Land Before Time. But guys, you guys are not going to believe what just happened, guys. When I tried to upload it on Google Photos back on Thursday and stuff like that. Back on Thursday morning, I did record parts 1 and parts 2, which is the final part of the long closing to my 1989 VHS of The Land Before Time, originally back on Thursday morning. I already recorded both parts 1 and 2 of the long closing to that tape, that is, back on Thursday, and after that, I was getting ready to upload it on Google Photos as usual, but when it reached to the end of the the uploading, guess what happened, guys? The video will not upload on my Google Photos account at all. Due to the uploading speed is running super slow, and it will not upload on Google Photos for no apparent reason at all. Wow, Google. Seriously? This is really bugging me to death, guys. Because I really enjoy doing long openings and closings on Google Photos as usual for VHS openings and closings to my VHS tapes, that is. Yeah, it will not upload the video on the long closing to my 1989 VHS of The Land Before Time for no apparent reason at all. When I try to upload it on Google Photos back on 2 days ago, which is Thursday morning, that is. Which I have recorded parts 1 and 2 of it, that is. The whole entire long closing to that tape. Which you guys are not going to believe this garbage at all, guys. Because that's the main reason why I was not in the mood for this back on Thursday at all. Back around 2 days ago when I recorded it. When I recorded the whole entire long closing to my 1989 VHS of The Land Before Time. Both parts 1 and 2 of it, that is. The whole entire long closing to it. And then when I try to upload it on Google Photos, guess what happened, guys? It will not upload the whole video on Google Photos for no apparent reason at all. When it reached to the end of the uploading, when it reached all the way to the end of the uploading cycle, guess what, guys? It was running super slow, and it will not upload on Google Photos on my phone at all. This really got me interrupted on the rest of my long Don Blue VHS openings and closings as I was expecting to do the rest of them, to do more of it, that is. But guys, I can't do it, guys. I can't finish the rest of it, guys, but I have something to say. I want to see if I would try to do later on at the end of the video or something like that, because I just figured this out in my head. So guys, here's what I'm going to try to do, though. I have figured something out, guys. I have figured something out as of today. So I did some research on Google and I typed in Google Photos not uploading, or how to fix Google Photos not uploading videos or photos or something like that. But I did some research on it earlier, and I have figured out a way to do this, guys, to see if I'll try to fix it and see if it'll help. I'm going to have to delete the Google Photos app on my phone and just reinstall it back on my phone and update it and stuff like that. And I'm gonna give it a try and see what happens. And I'll have to refilm. Well, maybe this video I'll try to upload this bad news video on Google Photos and see what happens. But if not, then I'll have to I have no choice, but I'm gonna have to record and retry part 1 of the long close into my 1989 VHS of The Land Before Time again, and just see what happens. I'm going to try to reinstall the Google Photos app on my phone, delete the app first, and then reinstall the app again on my phone, and just see what happens. And I just record the part 1 of the long closing to my record part 1 of the long close into my 1989 VHS of The Land Before Time one more time and see what happens again. And just see what happens, and we'll just go on from there. But if it is doing the same thing, you know what, guys? I have no choice, but I'm just gonna have to cancel. I'm just gonna have to pass off and cancel long openings and closings to the rest of my Don Blue VHS tapes for good, guys. But we'll just see what happens, though. But I have figured a way to do this, to see if I'll try to fix it by deleting the app on my phone and just reinstall it back on my phone again, we'll just try it that way to see if it'll help or not, because I have no idea why it was doing that at first, because it was never doing this on my phone at all. Every time I upload videos on Google Photos, I have not had this issue and I have not had this problem at all. So I figured a trick to do this, to see if I'll try to fix it. Try to fix the uploading speed and get the whole video to upload on Google Photos again by fixing something here. So I'm going to try to upload, I'm going to give it a try to upload this bad news video on Google Photos and see if it'll upload. But if not, then, but if I don't upload this video on Google Photos to see if it give it a test, I'll just have to refilm part 1 of the long close into my 1989 VHS of The Land Before Time again and upload it and see what happens. I just hope it'll fix it by deleting the Google Photos app and just reinstall it on Google Play Store or just the App Store on my phone, that is, and just see what happens. And we'll just go on from there. So we'll just see if it'll fix itself by doing that or not. But we'll just see what happens, because I just want to go back to. I just want to continue on doing the rest of my long Don Bluth VHS openings and closings on where I last left off. Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. I got a little tongue twisted here, so bear with me, guys, on what I was saying there. So, yeah. So, one last time, once again, I'm going to have to I'm going to have to try this trick out, and by deleting the app on my phone and just reinstall it back on my phone again on the main menu, that is, and just see what happens. See if it'll fix it by doing that. And just record part 1 of the long close into my 1989 VHS of The Land Before Time again and just see what happens. I just hope it'll fix it by doing... I hope it'll get fixed by doing that. So, by doing that trick out. So, I just hope so, that is. So, that way I can resume the continuation of the rest of my long Don Bluth VHS openings and closings. So, I just continue on from there once it gets fixed, hopefully. So, for right now, after, I'm going to try to do a test to upload this bad news video on Google Photos, and then once it gets uploaded, if it'll fix it, then I'll delete it and just upload it to YouTube, on my YouTube channel, and then I'll just record part 1 of the long close into my 1989 VHS of The Land Before Time again the 3rd time. So, the first time I recorded part 1 was back on Thursday, and then the second time, which is last night, and during the second time when I try to upload it on Google Photos, it will not work still, because I did not delete the app and reinstall it back on my phone again as of yet. So that's what I'm going to try to do after I record this bad news video and just see from there. We'll just go on and see how it works from there. So yeah. So that's the only trick I can do, basically. Well, I may try to do some more research and see how to fix the uploading speed and make it work again for uploading videos on Google Photos again. Because I have no idea why it was not uploading my videos, any more videos back on Thursday morning when I tried to upload parts 1 and 2 of the whole entire long close into my 1989 VHS of The Land Before Time back on Thursday, which is 2 days ago, like I said before. So yeah, I have no idea why I have not had this problem at all, and this happened the same thing with Ryan Goodwin's videos on his long opening and closing to his VHS copies of Dumbo, like the long closing to his 1988 VHS of Dumbo. That happened the same thing with my long closing to my 1989 VHS of The Land Before Time. For my video, that is, of the long closing to that tape. So it happened the same thing with Ryan Goodwin. With Ryan Goodwin's Movie Corners, Google Photos and stuff like that. So yeah, me and Ryan had the same problem with Google Photos, with the uploading speed on Google Photos back as of 2 days ago, which is Thursday at this time, that is. So yeah. So, like I said, once again, before we move on, or probably get done with this bad news video, one last time is I'm going to retry to do part 1 of the long close-in to my 1989 VHS of The Land Before Time one more time and just see what happens, and see if it'll work this time by deleting the Google Photos app on my phone and then just reinstall it back on there again and just see if it'll help, and just go from there and see if it'll fits the uploading speed and make the videos get uploaded on my Google Photos account and stuff like that. So we'll just see if it'll help. I just hope it'll work. I hope it'll go back to work again. So and just we'll go on from there. So that way I can resume and continue on with the rest of my long openings and closings to all my Don Bluth VHS tapes, because I really enjoy doing long openings and closings to VHS tapes so very much, because I have been focusing on doing those recently. And I have been doing this for quite a while now. So, and I just don't want to quit doing. I really do not want to quit myself on doing those because of the problem that's been happening on Google Photos with uploading and stuff like that. So I just want to give y'all a heads up and give y'all information there before we get done with this bad news video. So like I said, I'm going to try this one more time, and by refilming part 1 of the long closing to my 1989 VHS of The Land Before Time again, one last time, and see if it'll work this time. After I delete the Google Photos app and then go to the App Store or the Google Play Store, and I think it's just the App Store. So I'm just gonna go to there and reinstall it back on my phone and just see if it'll help, to see if it all fits the problem here. So we'll just go on from there. So, but if it does work, then I'll be so happy, and then I'll continue on doing more long openings and closings to the rest of my Don Bluth VHS tapes. But if not, then I have no choice but to cancel them, the rest of them. Just in case if it's still doing it, if it's still uploading really slow, or if the video doesn't get uploaded right at the end of the uploading cycle, like I said before. So yeah. So that's how it's gonna work from there. So I just want to let y'all know and give y'all a heads up about this there. So yeah. And we'll just go on from there. So yeah. Anyways, I just hope I hope the uploading on Google Photos will work again. So by just deleting the app and reinstall it back on there. So that's what I'm about to fixing to do after I record this bad news video and stuff like that. So yeah. So anyways, I'm guessing it's excuse me, sorry about me clearing my throat there, because my throat was itching a little bit because I was talking a little bit too much here, because I had a lot to say in this bad news video that I'm still recording at and stuff like that. So I do apologize for that, guys. It happens. So yeah. So what I was saying was, I'm guessing that's all I have to say in this bad news video, and that's all I can come up with for this bad news video for today. So So that's what I'm about to fixing to do here. So yeah. So hopefully my next video will be a much better video. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this bad news video right now, and I'm gonna go ahead and delete the Google Photos app and reinstall it back on there again and just see what happens. And then I'll do a test on an upload of a longer video or just a basic video, which I'm going to test out this bad news video to upload on Google Photos and see if it'll work again, because this video is like 20 minutes now. So also I did a test video for like 30 seconds and it was working just fine, but it was for a longer video. So I'm going to try to use this bad news video for a test to do an upload on Google Photos after I delete the app and reinstall it back on there again. And then after that, then I'll do a test upload and see if it'll work, see if it's working again. So I hope this will work again. So that way I can continue on doing the rest of my long Don Blue VHS openings and closings, which I haven't done yet. So I'm going to have to refilm parts 1 and 2 again of the long closing, the whole entire long closing to my 1989 VHS of The Land Before Time again, and just see if it works. For the uploading to Google Photos again and stuff like that. So yeah. So I just want to mention that to you guys before I get done with this bad news video, so that way I'll go ahead and get started with that. So yeah. So anyways, I'm guessing that's all I have to say, and that's all pretty much I can come up with to say for this bad news video for today. So that's going to be it for a bad news video for November 12th, 2022, and hopefully a much better video will be a much better video. So until then, that's going to be it for this bad news video, and thank you guys for watching this bad news video, and I'll see you later for the next video. Catch you guys later, and peace out, everyone. See you later for the next video.